Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello, beautiful people. Been a while since I was able to sit down and actually speak to the camera like a normal person. Technically, that's not normal. In today's society, it is. I'll put it that way. I've never had a true intro before, so I guess I'll start with, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Trinity, but on this channel, you may call me Trin or Trini. My channel name is Trini the Sensu Bean, so you can call me a Sensu Bean if you want. I don't know. I thought today that we would do something a bit different, but something that I'm actually very passionate about, and that is ADHD and neurodivergency in general. By the way, this is Tato. Say hi, Tato. Say hello to the people. A friend of mine got him for me as a gift, and it was so random, and it just meant a lot to me, and I take him everywhere now. Ask my boyfriend, he'll confirm. Anyway, I wanted to finally get a video out on ADHD, and I've been trying to find the best way to introduce it to my channel, but I'm starting to realize with the over-consuming ideas that I have of ADHD on my notes app, there is no perfect, and maybe we should just start so we can get it out of the way, and maybe that'll help my brain better introduce the topic, if that makes sense. Now, as I said before, there are multiple notes that I've written that may or may not see the light of day, but we're starting off with an Get to Know Me ADHD Edition video. Finally, the 80+ subscribers that I have, you lovely people, and hopefully more as I grow this channel, we'll get to learn more about me, or just a little bit at least, because I feel like you guys have known me for a while as the random girl who just posts hauls and vlogs. So I wrote down a couple questions for myself so that way I can hopefully stay on as much of as a linear path as I can. A brief summary. As I said before, my name is Trinity. I am 25 years old and a Libra. I'm a late diagnosed ADHD Black woman, and for the past year or so, ADHD and neurodivergence has become a special interest of mine, and I want to become an advocate for people like me. So to keep this video brief, let's get started. Also, oh my gosh, please, if you are new here or if you've been watching me for some time and I don't know you or know you exist, please leave your name in the comments below. And if you are of neurodivergence, please, if you feel comfortable, tell us about yourself, a little bit about yourself. I'm very interested in growing a community. It's very exciting. So, okay, here we go. When were you diagnosed? I was diagnosed February 8th, 2024. And the reason I have that specific date is because I have the messages of the appointments that I had. What made you get a diagnosis? My relationship. My relationship is a driving factor in my diagnosis because it was preventing me from growing. And once something causes a pull on my relationship, it's up to us to fix it. The problems were prominent on me or on my behalf and how my brain functions. So I'd unintentionally cause issues to arise within it, and I just didn't give up. I was determined to find out what the problem was or what my problem was, and I unintentionally found out something even better. I found out that I have a brain that functions differently, but that wasn't a problem. In fact, it was one of the greatest things to have ever happened to me. It's literally changed my life. Do you see ADHD as a superpower or a disability? As of right now, ADHD is my disability. I never want to crack down on someone for believing that their ADHD is their superpower. It would only matter to me if they're pushing that view onto others whose ADHD is disabling to them. My ADHD causes a lot of issues in my life, financially, emotionally, physically even, but it's also a reason I carry so many talents and hobbies. It is what makes me me. And so, although I do not see ADHD as a superpower personally, I wouldn't change it. What is one thing that you would want the world to know about ADHD? Everyone does not have it. It is something that should be taken seriously as a disability. Whether people want to believe it or not, ADHD is in fact a diagnosable condition in the DSM-5, also known as the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, 5th edition. It is in fact a neurodevelopmental disorder, meaning that you are born with it, and although it is treatable, it cannot be cured. So many people, including myself at some point before I knew I had ADHD and before I understood what ADHD was and what it actually looked like, will say that everyone has ADHD. We all got ADHD. You forget things? You forget things sometimes? I forget things sometimes. Oh, that's so quirky. Oh, we're just alike. We're so ADHD. Everyone has ADHD. No, everyone does not have ADHD. But people will say that because anyone can experience certain symptoms of ADHD. If everyone in fact had ADHD, it wouldn't be something that is diagnosable. It would just be the human experience. Saying everyone has a bit of ADHD devalues the struggles and efforts that people with ADHD experience from birth to death. And honestly, when I hear someone say that everyone has a little bit of ADHD or everyone has ADHD, I kind of cringe and it kind of like stings a bit in my chest because I could talk about the stuff forever. It's such a big topic of concern for me, and it changed my life. Like, the justice sensitivity in me gets real strong when people say that. But I try to step back and remember that this is unfortunately what society has taught us, because they think people with ADHD are just lazy and it doesn't exist. If that narrative is continually pushed, then people like us will continue to struggle, continue to fail, and time and time again, people don't believe that it's a real disability. And honestly, it's even hard for me till this day after it being a year, which isn't very long, but you would think, it's been a year, you should probably be like settled in with the fact that you have ADHD, you have this disability. No, it's still a struggle, especially on what I like to call bad brain days. It's very difficult for me because thank God I have my partner, my boyfriend, who is very supportive of me. But I feel like if I didn't have him, I would be suffering so badly. Honestly, I don't know where I'd be. I'd probably be drowning in debt and still in the military, or just working a job that I hated only because I'm a people pleaser and I try and value others' lives over mine. I look at typical people and I think, oh, they can do it. Why can't I? I can do it just as fine. But no, that's not the case. I actually have to learn to work with my brain and not against it. Not everybody can handle the daily demands of society. It's not even possible for a neurotypical person to live in this society. They are just able to bear and handle more of the bullshit. So, it just is what it is. But that is the one thing I would want everyone to know and understand about ADHD, is that it is an actual diagnosable disability. You have to get assessed and diagnosed by a professional in order to actually have ADHD. If everyone had ADHD, it wouldn't be ADHD, it would just be the human experience, and I wouldn't be sitting here talking about it. That's where I'm gonna leave it. Brief, short, sweet, instead of rambling. I thought this would be a nice way to dive back into posting, because I haven't been posting for a little bit. I went through a little bit of a burnout, to be honest, but I'm trying to get back onto the swing of things, and hopefully this will push me into creating more ADHD content because I love talking about this. I love ADHD, I love neurodivergence, I love talking about it, I love meeting new people who have it and who also enjoy talking about it. It's important to me. It should be important to everyone, and that is why I am here. So thank you guys for watching. If you aren't subscribed yet, and I normally don't do this, so please consider, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I do have other videos that you can watch. I kind of post whatever I want. So you kind of get a little bit of everything from me and my personality. So yeah, go ahead, leave a like if you enjoyed, and Tato and I will see you next time. Oh, you are so cute. Okay, bye. Oh, was looking for this.